Okay, now that I've got my headset turned on, let's try this again. Since I'm sure nothing got recorded that I said, I'm going to consider myself a baby, brand new, spanking baby, just born veteran. To say anything more than that would be fooling myself. But if you don't see this screen, assuming they don't make any new updates soon after I post this to YouTube, then you've got problems you've got to fix. Otherwise, you're going to be missing out, and you probably will only be able to play a solo game. If you see any sort of an error message, you got to figure out how to get that cleared up first. Now, my recommendation, if you're running Windows, is they've got an AI system called Copilot. I was not getting any help from the game maker, from Steam where I bought the game, or Microsoft that has the operating system, the OS that this game is designed for. It's designed for Windows 10. Now my computer's running Windows 11. So I was having problems right off. And it turned out that after spending more than 2 hours in Copilot and following the advice and directions of Copilot and paying attention to the advice, I remembered someone said that this is a Windows 10 game. So if you're running Windows 11, you're going to probably have an error message right off. It's probably going to say something around the lines of unsupported Windows detected. And they're talking about, of course, the OS, the operating system. So you're going to have to go into the game using the directions that Copilot, the Windows AI advisor, and most likely you're going to end up going into Steam at some point. And before you start the game, you're going to have to put in a modifier and say, oh, what was that? Windows 10 compatible, or was it COMP? Oh dear, I don't remember what it was now. It's been too long. I think it was COP Win 10 dash, and before the game starts, that's a modifier that's activated to make the game Windows 10 compatible. And that way I got rid of the error message and I was able to see this screen right here for the first time. Now I could do not only the solo game, but I could also do the multiplayer game. Assuming I don't have any other problems that I haven't experienced yet. I still haven't played my first multiplayer game, so that might be part of it. So anyway, to start, you put your bullseye, that's your cursor now, right here in the center. Hold down your left mouse key for a few seconds. There we go. Now I want to start this as a new game because I've already spent almost, what's that, 200 hours, 16 minutes, and I've been doing this for more than a couple of months. So we're going to go with a new game. Now I would recommend that you play a normal game, but we're going to make some modifications so that you're not going to be burdened so much by the game's grind, constantly looking for resources in order to get the game to make progress. So we'll go to normal, hold the left mouse button for a few seconds, the game starts up. I might need to turn my headset up a little bit because I'm not hearing anything. Okay, now you hold down the E key. You'll be doing this a lot with the E key, holding it down until it makes a circle. Boom.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
Now, what kind of world the game starts you on,
Systems activated.
you have no control over. It looks like it's starting me off on a hot one.
Shield kinetic system online.
It might start you out on one that's kind of cold most of the time. Or, see, was there 4 different kinds? High radiation, see, hot, cold, radiation, or toxic.
Aerial propulsion jetpack online.
At this point, I'm just waiting for the game to finish doing its thing.
Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational.
Giving me my first gear.
User initialization sequence complete.
Now, I'm going to show you to change the voice and everything. It's still introducing you to the game, and now it's gone active. And notice, your avatar is already quite hot. The red line on top there at the bottom left. And under that is your health line, which is white. And we're at 122.8 degrees Fahrenheit. I changed that a long time ago. Alright, it says perform a series of scans with the C key to find sodium. And then we just right click and we get into the active mode. Alright, so C, and it tells you right off that the thing is busted. So it's not going to work. So we'll hit the right mouse button. And it tells you the first thing you want to do is gather ferrite dust for repairs. Right click out of that. And if you hit your left mouse button, you see it shoots. But you're going to be thinking, oh, what the heck is ferrite? Well, in logic, it's some stuff that is ceramic based, and it's got magnetic iron particles in it. That's what ferrite is. So supposedly you're going to find that a lot. Now you see this little plant right here? Looks like a giant Venus flytrap. Try to avoid those, because they'll do damage. And there's something burning up there. There's birds all over the place. So we'll go around, give this a wide berth. Go around a little bit. And we'll just hold down the W key. Like in wait, and wait. You know, spell 2 different ways. One because it's heavy, one because you need to let something else happen first. Oh, that says it's ferrite dust. So let's shoot it. Hold down the left mouse button. And boom. And it's not identified, but we can get some more ferrite dust out of it. In fact, we get some out of this one too. Now, if you look at the bottom right-hand side, you see where it says gather ferrite dust? We just got up to 70 out of 75. So I need to collect 5 more. Alright, now we need to repair our scanner. See, we've got what we need. Repair the scanner. Need to do it one time. We've got 75 out of 75. Use the tab key to access the multi-tool inventory. Repair equipment with the left mouse button. Okay, tab key. It's blinking on us, so we just put our bullseye on top of it and repair like it shows right there in that pop-up window. Hold down your left mouse button. And now they're blinking at you. You want to put the bullseye on there and hold down your left mouse button for a couple seconds. Alright, so now it's working, but ooh, look at this. We don't only have 37% of our fuel for this device left. And anyway, you have two choices. You can hit, like it says down here, the escape key to get out of this, or you can use, which they don't show you, the left mouse button. Just click. I'll use the escape key this time. Alright, scan to locate sodium, and you want to use the C key again. Right click, and we'll push down the C key just for a few seconds. Now, if you're not real familiar with what the abbreviation R for sodium, because you didn't really have much education in chemistry or something, or the periodic table of elements, you see that yellow box right there? Sodium rich plant, and that tells you the distance is 141. Uh-oh, it just disappeared. Huh, what's up with that? Well, the scan only gives you the information for a short time. So push the C key again and it comes back up. Now this one's only 64. So I'm going to go for that one. Now, it probably isn't telling you this just yet, but when you got a scan up and you got your little pip, you see that little pip right there in the center of the screen? It will always be in the center of the screen. So put it right there on the sodium and hold down your E like an echo key, and it does nothing. So you'll just have to remember where it was and hit the C key every once in a while to refresh your skin, and look for these yellow flowers that are glowing. Then hold down your E key for a few seconds. Now you have some sodium. Now it says recharge your hazard, so we'll right click. Something just bit me. Oh, the screen shook like I just got bit. Well, anyway, I'm not seeing it. Oh, I know what it was. We don't have any protection anymore. See up the top left? You see where it's got that flashing red line? And it's got 3 little crosses? Well, when that goes all the way down to 0, then your avatar dies. So first of all, we got to get rid of the screen that's showing right now, where it says recharge hazard protection. Oh, we just took another big hit. Alright, so right click and follow the instructions like it says. Push the X key and then left click. Oops, I keep forgetting that doesn't stay up very long. Well, we've got a little bit of a recharge out of it, but obviously we didn't get enough. So it's giving us a recharge, but our shield is still going down. So we better do that again. C key. Look for the little indications of sodium plants nearby. Let's see, how far away is that one? That's 100 units. And this one is 90 units. So let's go to that one. Now you probably haven't noticed yet, but you're not worried about food or water. You're only worried about your protection, keeping your shield charged up, and like it should, X, battery, shield, and what you need to recharge it with. Now we're almost fully healed. Okay, reach the marked signal. Exosuit detected. Automated signal broadcast. See that little red box right there with the unusual, which looks like a a lunar eclipse of the sun or something in there. That's where we want to do. So hold down your W key. Kind of keep an eye on dangerous plants and try to go around them. I'm going to use the A as an apple and D as a dog. Do little. The D key. That way I can keep the W key down, and then I can go sideways at a 45-degree angle, either left or right. Now, it would be a good idea to use the C like a Charlie key again. And if you happen to come across any more of that yellow flower, go ahead and grab some. Now, I had to use a space bar so my avatar could get over that incline. It was kind of hard. It looks like we've got some more inclines coming up. So we'll try to go around them a little bit. And we'll try to keep a lookout for any dangerous plants. Your flashlight attached to your helmet is pretty much automatic. Boy, that music is loud. You know what? I better show you how to turn that down before we do anything else. Hit your escape key. Come over here to options. Put your bullseye on it and hold it down for a couple seconds. Your left mouse button. Okay, so first thing you want to do is go to General. Now we've got the music turned down to 24. Let's turn it down some more. Turn down this a little bit more. I'll leave it at 25, I guess. Okay, now, do you want to change the voice that talks to you from time to time? You can turn it off. You're going to make it female. Then you got a choice of, these are all left clicks, by the way. Player voice 1. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't say NPC, non-player character. There's C. Now it's off. And we'll go with A to start. Now, in order for these to be activated, because there's quite a few more of them, like I changed this one already from centigrade to Fahrenheit, and I went ahead and left it on right-handed, which was the default. So now I have to hold my left mouse button until that. Now I can come up here and either do the right click with the mouse or the escape key. And then we do it again to get back into the game. Alright, so we're here. Iteration, and it's got a long number. I'm not really sure why they use that word. But anyway, it's basically a way to say event. And they give the event a number. Okay, now we've got all these. As soon as you see this, they're telling you to use the left mouse button. After you're satisfied, you got all the information out of the pop-up window. Now, where you click, it doesn't matter. You click anywhere, and it'll, go to the next one. Okay, so now we have a choice. We can broadcast this or we can just leave it. I'm going to go ahead and use number 1. And I'll use the keyboard. Traveler anomaly detected. Broadcast received. And I left click up in here. Okay. And I'll left click down here this time. Now, what does it say? Reach the marked signal. Where is that signal this time? I'm not seeing it. I don't know about you, but I'm not seeing it. Well, anyway, what else does it say? Use the... Oh... Reach the marked signal. Exosuit detected. Automated signal broadcast. Use the scanner to highlight key resources. Okay, well, we're overheating, so we'll be after some more of that sodium. Those yellow plants. See, there's oxygen plants. Oh, there it is, up there. See, there's carbon crystals. There's sodium-rich plants, those yellow flowers again. There's dehydration crystals. Or I should say dihydrogen crystals. So that one's not too far away. Ooh, that one's even farther. Looks closer, but it's not. Whoop. Better do C key again. 79. Oh. It looks closer, but it's not. It's 125 away. Huh, what's this over here? We've got some oxygen given off by these little bitty plants. And we hold down the E key to gather it.
Thermal protection falling.
I'll stand between these two. Just hold down the the E key like an echo, and it'll collect all of that. Now, where is that symbol I'm supposed to be looking at? Just like before, it's that red box, or should I call it a red diamond? Well, I don't see it. Look high, I'm looking low. Yep, it's not there. You're going to run into this a lot where the game tells you what to do, but then you look for it and you can't find the symbol that they're showing. Well, let's see what we got over here. Oh, we have a starship and it's on fire. Radiant Pillar BC-1. I still don't see that symbol. Well, anyway, you see that smoker? That device that's smoking over here? Head for that. Damaged machinery. And it's the E key again. Hold it down for a few seconds. And oh, it's offering you some stuff. Viscous fluid. So you left click and then you decide where you want it. Well, they've already decided I own the starship. So I'm going to put in the starship. That's all left clicks again. And we've got some stuff here. E key. And it gave us condensed carbon. 11 pieces of it. It says I need a Atlas Pass V1 required, so I can't do anything with that. See, it keeps telling me the same thing. Gotta have that. That's something you'll make later. How about here? Oh, it gave us some sodium times 7 pieces. How about the next one? It gave some dihydrogen 5 pieces. And another green box. Oh, it gave us some Rusted metal. So we'll left click and I'll put it in the starship. And after it pops up, it gave us some more stuff, some sodium nitrate times 24. Okay, nice, nice. Well, that seems to be pretty much it. Yeah, that looks to be pretty much it. There's a flag there, but there doesn't seem to be anything that we can do with it. Looks like we could turn the light off and on. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it's not doing anything. There's a lot of little quirks in the game where things don't seem to be working quite right. Okay, so this is our spaceship, huh? It says E key again. Alright. And now we're inside. And it's getting some automated messages. Atlas connection intermittent. Launch thrusters offline. These are all left clicks. Pulse engine offline. I find myself alone on a strange world. So now it's telling you what your avatar is thinking. Unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of a before. So his memory has been wiped. Well, it's a new character, new avatar, so it'd be kind of strange if he had a memory. Most of these survival games start off this way. Your avatar suffers amnesia, doesn't remember anything of the past, and probably never will. And he seems to think that the starship is now his. Somehow he claimed it, or the starship claimed him. But this is going to be our primary transportation device. Alright, we'll connect the exosuit or read the log. I think we'll read the log first. But instead of using the left mouse button, I'll just use the number 1 on the keypad. And it's going into an automatic, and of course we got a left click to get to the next message. So left click won't do anything for us. We've got to come over here and either put the circle on it and hold it down for a few seconds with the left mouse button, or use the keypad and press number 1. Just about everything you do in this game, there's more than one way to satisfy and continue. Okay, so we need hermetic seal, one of them, to make repairs to the pulse engine, or we need a metal plate. So like it says right here at the bottom, return. Now you can use the right mouse button like it's showing, or you can hit the escape key. Uh-oh, I spoke too soon. Critically damaged, press E to exit. So we'll hold down the E key for a second. There we go. Repair the pulse engines, metal plating. Continue. Collect some more dust. Right now we've got 16 out of 50. Craft a metal plate to repair pulse engine. Use ferrite dust to craft the metal plating. Alright, so it's like before, we got to use our multi-tool. They don't want to call it a gun.
Thermal protection fully.
You know, a lot of game makers are kind of sensitive and try not to use certain nouns for things. Like they don't want to call it a gun, so they call it a multi-tool. Well, I'm not seeing any rocks. There's some red things up here. Let's get close to it and see if it says anything about... Oh no. That's not... I do need that carbon because I use it as a fuel in this game for all kinds of things. So let's see. More carbon. Well, there's some sodium. Let's go ahead and grab that. We can recharge our shields with that. Well, I'm not seeing too much in the way of something that will give us some more ferrite dust. Is that a rock? Oh, it is, and it will give us dust. Alright, so now we're up to 19 out of 50. Oh, that looks like yep, that's another one. Now that got us up to 28 out of 50. That looks like another rock right there. $36 out of 50. No, those don't count. No, they won't give us anything. No, these won't give us anything. That one will. How about this one? Yep. And now we have 50. Alright, so what does it say to do? To repair the engine, we've got enough dust. Use the tab key. Press the tab key once. And, oh, they didn't highlight like they usually do. It's also normal for them to send you... Ah, they didn't send you to the exosuit. So the programming screwed up. Alright, so now we'll put our cursor right there. We'll hold it down for a second. And there's the plating we need right there. And it tells us we've got the 50 out of 50 that we need out of dust. So we just left click right quick to build it. Like it shows right there in the description. So we got that done. So now we use either the escape key, which I'll try, yep, or the right mouse button. Return to the starship to conduct repairs.
Thermal protection falling.
Now if you don't like that voice, and believe it or not, that's supposed to be a female voice. Then we could also, you know, change it. Try a different voice. Alright, so now what does it say? Patch metal plating onto the pulse engine. Press tab. And there it is. It's blinking. So it went to the right one this time. So we'll press that left mouse button. And it's blinking for us.
Component repaired.
Okay. Now let me show you one more time how to change that voice. I go to General. I press the escape key first. And then we want to come out, leave it on female for now, and try the next one. That's going to be play it, and then we got to hold down the left here. There we go. Now right click again, and we also got the partially complete repair. Board the starship and consult ship diagnostics. Okay, E key. Remember how I get through these different messages with the little? So we'll request assistance. The distress beacon cache. Okay, so now we can right click. The symbol came back. They're going to try to wear out the E key, I guess. Okay, so take a planetary chart, and I'll use number 1 on the keypad. Okay, we now have a planetary chart recovered. Open the inventory with the tab key. And there's what the chart looks like. Now we want to plot a route. You see it where it says E, and it's got the plot route kind of blinking at you. So we press the E key and hold it down for a few seconds.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Now it's searching using the chart for a place where we can find the part we need. Oh, there's that symbol again. So we need to go over the hilltop. I'm using the D key from time to time to get them to go 45 degrees to the right. Oh, wait a minute. We just passed up some flowers. I don't want to leave something like that behind. Alright, we're back on the trail. Oh. A sweet route. Oh, okay. Interesting. But we don't want to get too sidetracked here. Oh, that looks pretty steep. Let's go sideways. Good, we didn't take any damage. Alright.
Warning. Incoming storm.
Oh dear. Now would be a good time to tell you something that the game has not told you yet. While you're holding down the W key, hold down your left shift key just for a second, and it goes into run mode. Now if you look at the right, you'll notice that he's getting tired. You see that little running man symbol? And as soon as it goes red, then of course he's got to go back into walking mode or trotting mode, or would you call that jogging mode? Okay, now he's rested enough, we can do it again. Just press the left shift key just for a second.
Thermal protection falling.
And we also do not say our symbol. Oh, there it is again. The hills were hiding it. Oh, that's pretty steep. Let's run sideways. Or should I say jog sideways. And we've got an obstacle, so we're going to have to turn a little bit. Get past it.
Thermal protection falling.
Well, it's a good thing we picked up some more of those flowers while we're at it. Oh, there's another one right there. Let's go grab that flower right quick and recharge our protection.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, remember how you do that? X, then left click on the battery, left click on the shield, left click on the sodium. As long as you got some sodium.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh, he's more scared of us than we are of him. We should be in good shape. We got our protection shield recharged, so we still got plenty of life, which is the white line. Actually, what that is, that's your oxygen tank. Oh, another flower. Another yellow flower. We better grab that. And then we'll get back at it here. Alright. Oh, there it is. Over there.
Thermal protection falling.
Well, there is a storm. Storms always bleed off your shielding faster.
Storm clearing.
Okay, so we need to go around this building, don't we? There we go. And hey, there's a ramp. Go up the ramp And we're inside.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
And now we're protected from the elements. Let's see, what happens if we do the E for the chair? Oh, how nice. It didn't even let us sit down. Alright, so what we got here? We got a hollow archives, E key, and 6 corrupted. Left click through all these messages. Oh, poor guy couldn't find his ship. So we'll use the number 1 key on the keypad. Spitting out supplies. Now he's got the hermetic seal. I need to repair my ship. Okay. What's that? What's this here? Oh, encrypted navigation data. And we can grab it with the E key, it looks like. It gave us a navigation data ×1. Okay. And there's a chair. Oh, it's going to let us sit down for this time. Well, that's kind of cool, I guess. Take a break. Alright, now how do you get out of the chair? Well, you use the E key, the echo key. This game will try to wear out the E key. Just hold it down, and he does nothing. Well, how about if we hold down the W key? You have to hold it down for, geez, what was that, 3-4 seconds? No, I can't seem to do anything with anything else here. See that little pip in the center of your screen? It will always be there. Now, if you have trouble seeing that little white dot, then what you want to do is you want to take a tiny little piece of, oh, I'd say tissue paper, get a slight bit of moisture on it, and you can put that tiny little piece right on top of that dot, and that'll make it easier to see until the paper dries out enough, the tissue paper, like toilet paper, and falls off. Or you can use a grease pencil. They normally don't do any harm to the screen. Alright, let's see. We went inside that one. What happens if we go inside this one? Nothing. Chairs and a lamp on the floor. Hardly nothing on the side walls. So that was a wasted effort. Use the analyst visor. Press the F key to locate the starship. Return to the ship and continue repairs. Alright, F key. Uh-oh, we've got a problem. It's broken. So what we need to do is we need to collect some carbon and make a nanotube. Begin analysis visor installation. Okay, it says open the inventory with a tab key. Install the visor. So if we click here, there's the visor.
Technology installed.
But we gotta have a nanotube. So we'll right click out of it. Now if we get over here, we see we need a carbon nanotube. Until we have one, we can't click on this to repair it. So I'll just right click out of it with the mouse and right click again. Craft carbon nanotubes for analysis. Gather carbon. Alright, so that's usually trees and plants. Nothing. I guess those don't count, do they? You know, I don't see any trees anywhere. We've got some plants, some odd looking plants up here. Do they provide anything? Oh, carbon. And it's got a diamond inside the circle, so that means we gotta shoot it. Mushrooms don't count. These don't count. That's not carbon. There's some carbon right there. Okay. So now what do we gotta do? We got we've gathered carbon. We've got 34 out of 50, so we need some more. Oh, there's some more right there. And now we have 50 out of 50. Now we gotta craft a carbon nanotube. Alright, carbon nanotubes for the mouse visor. Use the tab key. Get into your inventory. So we left click here. And there's the nanotube we need. Boom. Alright, so now what does it want us to do? We'll right click, finalize the installation. And you use the tab key again. Access the multi-tool inventory. And it's already clicking, so we just gotta click right here. And the pop-up window tells us we have the carbon nanotube we need. And now we can click here. See, it kind of tells you everything you need to do, but sometimes it does mess up, so kind of get used to the routine, the process, and you'll be good to go. Okay, now let's go ahead and continue. Analyze objects for rewards. Alright, so to analyze, we hold down the F key, and then we do what? The left mouse button. Just hold it down until it finishes. There we go. Now we gotta locate our starship. We just analyzed something. We don't need to collect it just yet, but we might in the near future. Alright, where is our starship? Well, it should be off in this direction. Oh, look at there. The symbol is showing up already. It's over this way. See, your starship? It's 893 units away. If you put your little pip right there in the center of the symbol. So off we go. We're holding down the W key, pressing the left shift key just for a second. Now he's getting kind of... He can turn his jog into a bit more of a run. Oh, gotta wait until he's recharged his energy. And our starship is way off over there yet. Alright, we rested up a bit. Oh, we just fell into a little bit of a hole. Oh, there's a yellow flower. We better grab that. You're gonna be doing this a lot in the game. Alright, now let's... Oh, aren't these the... no, they're not the ones that provide... Yeah, they're not the ones that provide the oxygen. That's what I was looking for. Oh, we got something here. Well, let's try not to get too distracted. We know our starship is off in this direction somewhere. And the game will allow your avatar to get up these elevations. Uh-oh, what's that? That looks like bad news there. Let's stay away from that. Okay, what do we got here? That tree will provide carbon. There's some more of those funny little... They call it a relic. It's probably got value, but I don't know how much. And there's a weird looking critter. Man, what is that thing? Uh-oh. Green spores, that don't look healthy. We're getting sidetracked. Alright, let's try to get up this hill. Oh, we gotta go more. Whoop, better do the space bar. Another weird looking critter. Alright, now our starship is... Whoa, it's way over there now. Well, let's hold off. Tab key. Let's get to exosuit, left click. And let's get to 5% left click. And this one's got more energy. That one, it'd take 31 of those. It only take 13 of these. So we'll click here and click there. Alright, we're good to go again. We're safe. I thought that was the yellow flower. We must have picked that one already. Alright, let's get back into run mode. Hold down the W key and, like I said before, just tap on your left shift key.
Thermal protection falling.
Huh. Maybe it's just me, but it seems like we're going in circles here. Alright, let's push down the left shift key again. Try to avoid these weird looking animals. Oh, there's that puffy ball. Yep, they're trying to gas us again. So I'll tell you what. Let's go around again. I hope we don't get totally sidetracked. Oh, so our starship is off in this direction. Now I'm assuming you have not played this game before. So I'm going slow. I'm showing you essential things, not trying to give you too much information too fast. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're going around in circles. So at this point you want to use your space bar and see if you can get up that ledge right there. Excellent. We got around it. And here we go. Now I pressed the space bar. That started the jetpack. And then I pressed and held in the W key. So I could, go in the direction I need to go. So we got past the ops. Now I'm just moving the mouse on the mouse pad as needed to kind of, direct which way the avatar is traveling. It's pretty flat, so we'll go fast again. That looks like it might be another one of those flowers. Yep, it is. Let's grab that right quick. So when we need to recharge our shields, we'll have what we need. Here's another one. Alright, so looks like we're blocked in all over the place. Let's go this way. Is that some more of the yellow flowers? Yeah, it is. Got lots of sodium. Okay. Oh dear. Let's go up this way for a while. Because down there looks like a Mission Impossible. And our starship is over there. So let's try to run around this trap. Can you hear him panting when he stops running? Uh-oh, they're gonna get us all sidetracked, aren't they? Alright, let's point up and then just do the space bar and then press in the W key. Boy, that jetpack doesn't last very long, does it? Maybe later on we could add a modifier. Oh, that looks like danger. Let's shoot it. It's giving us oxygen. Nice. And finally, we're getting back to the valley. This looks like the easiest way to go down. And we could also pick up some more sodium for recharging our shield. Oh, we better go this way. Looks like a big hole, a big trap. Finally, we got back. Jeez. Now we've already used this once. Let's see if we'll use it again. Nope, we can't use it again. Looks like the same is true of all the stuff here. Yeah, we gotta have the Atlas pass for that. Alright, let's go straight to the starship. And repair the pulse engine. Tab key. And right there. What? Okay, what else? Oh, we haven't got this repaired yet. We've got to have some more of that ferrite. And we got to make some jelly. What do I need to make jelly? Oh, dihydrogen. That's those blue spiky looking crystals that we've been walking past. Alright, so let's right click. And now it's telling us that what we need to repair it. And these are all right clicks. We're getting kind of low. Let's save our shield repair goodies, the little stuff we've been getting from the yellow flowers. And let's just get inside the starship and let the starship do the repairs. And we're almost back up to 100%. There we go. Use the E key to get out. Alright, so now we're looking for some more dust. So, ferrite. So, let's see. If I do a C key strand, that's not going to tell me where I could get dust. How about the F key? No, it doesn't seem to be telling me about where the dust is. It's got other stuff it's showing me, but it's not giving me any indication of where to get dust. So we'll just have to do a visual search for rocks and then get close enough to see if they'll give us some dust. Oh man, not another one of those things. Let's just shoot the thing. Get some more oxygen. There we go. How about this right here? Yep. There's a little bit of dust. I also need to collect those blue crystals. Let's see, can I get that one? Yeah, look at that. I'm getting blue crystals. Way off in the distance. Okay. We're up to 26 out of 40 now for the dihydrogen. How about that rock? Yep, that works. And that one. Any more? No, I don't see any more right offhand. Up, there's one. Oh, what was that? There's something... I didn't see it, but the game did. I guess that's it. Yeah, it's not identifying anymore. Up there's some. Uh-oh. Our weapon is depleted. No fuel. So, tab key. Get over here to multi-tool. And there's where we ran out of fuel. We just so happen to have a little bit of carbon. Now this one is more efficient slightly from this one, but either one works, and if we had some of this, that would also work.
Technology recharge.
Oh, only 38%. Well, that's all we had.
Technology recharge.
Uh-oh. We don't have enough carbon. Or condensed carbon. Or phosphorus. So that's it. Once we run out of our tool, we'll be useless. So maybe we ought to change our priority and start looking for stuff that'll give us carbon. Put everything else on hold for a bit. Uh-oh. This will give us some more sodium for our shields.
Thermal protection falling.
Alright, carbon, nope. Yeah, carbon, yes. We don't want to have our gun become useless to us, because then our game would basically be over. Can't use the gun, you can't harvest anything. So you kind of have to make sure you don't run out of carbon. Alright, now let's get back over there and multi-tool and give it some more.
Technology recharge.
Ah, much better, much better. Now let's get over here and see. We've still got 78. That's not very much. Not very much at all. Now this is Na and so is this, but it's nitrate. So I'm going to move this under here. This one I'll move to, oh dear, none of this is filled out yet. Well, we'll put it there. Because there's also condensed carbon, and I'd put that right underneath this one. Well, that's the best we could do. Oh my, look at this. We're down to 31%. So let's left click and let's feed it.
Technology recharge.
Good. And ooh. The only thing we can use is oxygen.
Technology recharge.
So shooting those dangerous plants is working out for us. It's giving us oxygen. Okay, hazard protection automatically recharges in shelter in your ship. Okay,
Thermal
yeah,
protection falling.
we did that once. Now we need to do the dihydrogen. Focus on the blue crystals that are popping up out of the soil. Now we shot some that were at a great... Oh, there's some right over there. Let's see, can we get on top here? Oh, there's some right there. So let's shoot that. Now we can keep shooting for a while, but then we have to give it a rest, or our weapon overheats and stops working for a short period of time. Now the other thing you might notice is as your weapon, well, they don't like calling it a weapon, multi-tool. gets hotter, the numbers go up, suggesting that you're harvesting more or you're harvesting faster. Oh, I better quit. Give it a rest. Alright, do we have enough now? Yep, we have enough. We got 40 out of 40. So we want to use that. Open up our inventory and craft some. What do they want us to craft? It doesn't say. Well, it's the jelly. Alright, so let's do tab key. Click right here. And that's what we want right there. Alright, we'll right click. And now what does it want us to do? Grease the launch thrusters with the dehydrated jelly. Okay. Boy, that's kind of sounds like something. Oh, whatever it is, it's big and it's noisy. It's a big worm, and it's going back underground. Somebody must like the movie Dune. They made their own version of the big worm. All right, let's get inside. Now let's push the tab key while our shields are recharging. Now what we gotta do, we gotta click right here and we gotta put that in there, but we also need some of this. Oh dear, it switched screens on us already. Alright, let's get back. Tab key. We still got a problem. We got purite and we need 50 units of it. Well, I haven't seen anything so far that even suggested it was the same stuff. So what does it want us to do now? They want us to get out. Oh dear, okay. Construct a portable refiner. Alright, we'll get out like it said. And now we want to construct a pure refiner. So we hit the tab key and we click here and they want us to put a plate in there. Okay, so we did that, but now we need more instructions. What do we do to make a portable refiner? Access the build menu with a Z like a zebra, and there it is. Now we've got our metal plate that we need, and we have plenty of oxygen. Oh, can't get too close to the starship. There we go. Now the left click. Okay, come over to E key. What are we, oh, they want some, oh dear, they want all I got. And that only got up to 98%. Now here we've got to put in some dust. Where is the dust? There it is. We've got 61 units. And now I guess we can use the E key or we just left click here. And the 1-for-1 ratio, and we just ran out. Alright, so if we left clicked here, we put it back into our suit. And what happens if we oh, we can't take that out. They won't let us take that out of there. Okay, repair the launch thrusters. Use the tab key. There it is. And yeah, we have what we need. We have 50 units. So is that it? 50%. Oh, I gotta have this or uranium. If I want to refuel this one, oh, I could do that one.
Technology recharge.
That one's already 100%. So we gotta come up with some of this stuff. So if I click right here, can I make some? Oh, I need a metal plate, and I don't have enough dust to make a metal plate. If I did, I'd be in good shape because I've got enough of the dihydrogen. So I gotta collect some more dust. So we'll right click out of all this. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. We've got this made. And we've got some stuff that'll turn into dust. Right here, rusted metal. See there? It'll give us dust. And it's a 1 for 2, so for each one of these, we get 2 of those. Something else the game doesn't tell you right off. Somehow you're supposed to figure this stuff out on your own. But I remember the pain I went through trying to figure out all this stuff, watching YouTube videos and whatnot for the game. So I figured I might as well go ahead and share this information with you as soon as possible. Well, we are using up some of this carbon, but not very fast. I don't have any more, so that's going to become a big deal for me. Alright, let's put that in the suit. I can't take that out of there. There doesn't seem to be a key to do that. But I can get out of there either with the escape key or the right mouse button. Alright, so let's get back in there. All systems function, pick up the portable refiner. Alright, that symbol they're showing you, that's your mouse, and it's the button on top of the mouse. You press it down. As long as you've got your little pip right there on the object. Oh, it gave us back some carbon, did it? Get back over here. Oh yeah, it did. It gave us back some more carbon. Nice. Okay, that I think I better move. I'll just put it down here out of the way. So when we need it again, we just use, like they said the first time, the Z, like a zebra key. And we already need some more fuel. So let's go ahead and...
Technology recharge.
Oh, we just ran out, didn't we?
Technology recharge.
There we go. Maybe what we should do is be getting back into the starship here. Yeah, we should be getting into the starship. Saving... so that we don't have to pick all those yellow flowers quite so often. Alright, let's press our tab key. Take off with the W. Well, we don't have any fuel yet. Well, we've got a little bit of fuel. But we need to make some more, it looks like to me. I haven't seen any signs of this yet. So let's right click. And what do we need to make that? We need another metal plate. Alright, we had enough dust to make another metal plate. In fact, we could make another one. So put your bullseye on it, and like it says craft more with the E key, hold down the E key for a second. Now you let go. If you want to make another one, assuming you can. No, we can't. See how it's shadowed out? But what we can do is we can now make some fuel. Huh, I haven't seen it do that before. So anyway, we'll left click and we made one. Now if we want to make another one, no, we don't have enough dehydrate. or dihydrogen. See how it's darkened out? So that's the best we can do for fuel right now. Viscous fluids. At early game, collecting the rusty metal and these, it comes in 3 different forms, is very important. So I'm going to move this one over here, and then we've got space for the other 2 forms right there when we come across them. Alright, now it would take the whole thing to get a 50% charge. Now that would be a waste, because you could run this way down to like 5% or so, and then you would use this and get 100%. So we don't want to waste that right away. So we'll right click. Now it says take off. We hold down the W key. Oh, we're flying. Now we just move the mouse around on the mouse pad, depending if we want to go up or down, left or right. And it's going 19 units per second. Alright, what do you want to do? All systems functional. Seek answers among the stars. Okay. Well, I'm going to land right here first with the E key, like an echo. Another smoker. Sometimes it won't let you land. Oh, look what's right out in front of us too. Some more of that blue crystal. Dihydrogen. Alright, let's check out the smoker first. Oh, there we go. We'll put that in the starship. And is it going to give us anything else? Oh, it gave us some nanites. Nice. Now, what is this going to give us? It's not identified. It will give us ferrite dust, but it might give us something else. So let's hold down the F key, and then let's hold down the left mouse button for a few seconds.
Ground protection falling.
Oh, I guess that's the only thing it's going to provide. But it's now identified. It's got the diamond in the circle. So now we get some dust. Same thing again. You already know by now that ferrite dust is pretty important. So let's take advantage of the opportunity. Uh-oh, that's not identified yet. F key and hold down the left mouse button.
Units received.
Oh, it takes advanced mining laser, so I cannot harvest that. I can harvest this. Alright, now we're not going to be running around with nothing in our inventory. Now I see another very valuable resource. Oh, it's not identified. Now notice that when we identify something, they pay us a little bit of money. See that 200 units? So we're actually, if I push the tab key, see, we're actually gaining money. These are your primary money sources right now. Later on you'll have more. Alright, I know fuel is going to be an issue. So let's get some more of these dihydrogen crystals. Since there's a big bunch of them right here. We need the dust to make the metal plates. And then we need this stuff to make another fuel cell. Uh-oh, my laser's getting too hot. Let it cool off a little bit. But notice the numbers. As the laser gets hotter and hotter, it will harvest faster. Is that another smoker? Ooh, let's go over there. Let's go to that smoker and see what we can get. So we'll hold down the W key just long enough to get off the ground. Let go. We don't want to, speed up too much. And we want to navigate over to that smoker. If I can find it again. I guess I need to fly higher. Now let's flatten out and see if we can find another smoker. Because that's like free resources. Well, I'll be darned. Where'd it go? If that don't beat all. Well, I don't know what to tell you, but the game will do that to you a lot. You'll think you see something, and when you try to fly over to it, you can't get to it. You can't find it again. Well, that's kind of disturbing. There's all kinds of stuff we have not identified yet on this planet. And each time we do, there's a smoker right there. Let's try to land pretty close to it. Use the E key for going into landing sequence. Alright, there it is. And it gave some more goop. But in the starship. And what else is it going to give us? Some nanites. And we can pick up some more dust here. We don't want to leave this planet too fast because we can make some money here, the units. We can take out some of these plants. Now our biggest problem is going to be carbon, so that we don't want to run out of that, because if we run out of that, we're going to. Oh, what's this? Technology module, above the ground, no less. Press E key and now we have a salvage data times 3. Wow, we picked up 3 of them. Oh, there's some more of that blue crystal. But we need more carbon, don't we? See, how bad is it right now? Get over here to the multi-tool. We're down to 47%. And we do have a little bit. And we've actually got some left over. Yeah, we've got 41 units left over. So we don't have to panic just yet. So let's go ahead and get some more of this. For a long time at the beginning of the game, this resource, carbon, and the dust are 3 things you got to have more of. You gotta make sure you never run out of those 3 primary resources. Because without the dust, you can't make the metal plates. And to make fuel, you gotta have the metal plates, and you gotta have those blue crystals. Dihydrogen. Oh, there's 2 of them right there. Got them. Now that gave me more oxygen and stuff, so that's pretty important. The animals seem to be pretty peaceful for the most part. So we can get some more dust here. Gets the animals all excited. So basically what I'm trying to show you is you don't want to get too excited and leave your source of supply too quick. So we got plenty of supply right here for the dust that we need. Oh, getting a little bit too hot. Now you're going to do a lot of this in this game. And if you don't like that part, you're not going to like this game. Lots and lots of grinding in this game. I think we're going to have enough stuff now to make an extra fuel cell.
Now protection falling.
Nope, doesn't work. Oh, that looks like another smoker off there in the distance, doesn't it? Of course, that could be one we've already been to. Alright, where's the big worm at? There it is. Oh, there goes either some players or some non-player characters that the game generates. Now, something else I should remind you of. If you scan critters that you have not scanned before, see that red dot? Look at that. I just picked up 1,000 units. There's another red dot. Oh, he was worth 3,000. Any more red dots anywhere? Yeah, over here. Oh, there must be on the other side of the mountain. I'm holding down the F key while I'm doing this. Those look like they're close, but the game doesn't seem to think they are. Maybe my scanner can't see that far. All kinds of stuff. All sorts of stuff. No, he's got the little puppy feet. How about this one? No, I can't seem to get that one. Look at all this stuff. This place is loaded with junk. Oh, there's one. 1,600. There's another red dot. Another 1,600. Well, let's get back to the starship. But one thing's for sure, we don't want to get in a hurry to leave, even though the game is encouraging us to leave. Seeking our... I don't know. Yeah, green puppy feet, so I've already got you. Any more red dots around here anywhere? That's about the easiest way to make money first part of the game. Or units, one of the first currencies in the game. I seem to run out of mystery animals. Okay, well, I guess we might as well take off again. Now keep in mind that your scanner has a limited range. Uh-oh, I don't have enough fuel already. So tab key, click here. We've got one already made, so oh, it was down to 0 too. But now I ran out of fuel, so let's see. Do I have what I need to make another one? Okay, so I need another metal plate. And now can I make another one? Yep, now I need another metal plate. And can I make another one? Yep. We'll put a metal plate in for spare. Alright, so we've got some backup fuel now. try to not bounce against these. What's making all this smoke up here? Huh. It's a mystery. Alright, what's this the thing of all systems functional? Oh, okay, they want me to go out into the stars. But I know better. Don't get in a hurry. Get yourself lots of resources. And scan all kinds of goodies. In fact, let's land right here and scan whatever this is over here. E key right quick. There we go. Now to do a proper scan, we gotta get out. Alright, let's scan these and see what they are. Ah, I can't scan them. It won't let me scan them. Well, any more red dots around here somewhere? Yep. Didn't catch him. Up there we go. We caught him this time.
Ground protection falling.
I got some kind of a bat-like creature with a real long name. How far away is that? 145, 161. Oh, there's some more of that blue crystal. Don't we want to run out of fuel anytime soon. And we don't want to run out of this dust. I wonder if that temperature would drop enough to not be a problem once it gets dark. Is that a red dot? No, it's got a green poppy feet. There goes those patrollers again. No, I'm not seeing any red dots. Okay, I think we've got enough to make ourselves some more fuel if we need to. Alright, let's get back up in. Just enough. Hold down the W key just long enough to get lifted off. Otherwise you'll speed up like crazy. I'd kind of like to find another smoker. One that we haven't been to right now. But there is a lot of stuff here, and apparently there's a lot of it we cannot scan yet. Oh, did we do this one down here already? Let's land by it and see. Oh, it's got some blue crystals too. Dihydrogen, right there. Well, we'll check out the smoker first. Oh, we could go and get some more stuff out of it. This time we got some living slime. Something new. And now what are we going to get? More nanites. Oh, they've got green puppy feet. Alright, let's go ahead and collect a lot of this here. So fuel will not be much of a concern. We should have everything we need to make more fuel. There's some more of those funny looking rocks where we get some dust from it. And also these short rocks. I thought it's just, yep, right there. Some of these you can harvest dust from and others you cannot. Even though they look like they should work, they don't. Okay, so we got some more stuff. So I should, how about these over here? Oh, there's something I can scan.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
Is there anything else? Yeah, there's something over there.
Units received.
If I've already scanned it, it won't let me do it again. It'll kind of start like it's going to scan, but then it won't finish. And also if I'm too far away. Well, what do you think? Is that a pretty good start? I guess I should go ahead and go into space. So let's... Now I need to point up. And when we get up to around 70 or 80, we need to cool it so that we're not going up anymore. We're just going straight up. Now if you want to speed up, get into space faster, then you would hold down the W key and the left shift key. So here's the W key and here's the left shift key. And now we can let go of everything. We are in space. So you might want to get close enough to some of these rocks to where you can blast them. And this one is giving us silver. We just shot a big hole in it. Alright, let's see. Now we've got some more folks flying by. If they have a red exhaust, then be careful. Those are parts. This one here. No, that's a moon or something. Alright, so let's turn back towards the planet we just left. See how our speed is bleeding off? It kind of acts like being in space has some resistance, so you keep slowing down. Alright, so if we go back down there, if we had the right kind of tools, we don't yet, you can find ancient bones, solarium, copper, phosphorus, and salt. Now, they want us to test our starship systems, so we need to move away from the planet. Okay. Now, test boost with the left shift. So we'll hold down the left shift key. Alright, let go. Hold the space bar to test pulse engines. It's got a little bit of a countdown to it. Okay, so we've tested all three systems. Answer the communication. Okay, that's the X key. Then if it's defaulted on that symbol, we got an incoming message. Okay, we'll go ahead and use the number 1 key on the keypad. You are not something alone. Follow the something. Okay, and they gave me some input planet coordinates. Okay, I'll press the number 1 key.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Okay, now they want me to find that symbol again. It's off to my right, looks like. And it's up high. You see it up there? Okay, there it is, right there. Alright, so it would take us 8 hours to get there? No, I don't think so. So what we'll do is we'll use the space bar to go really, really fast. So center up our bullseye on it and then hold in. There's a countdown to get there real, real fast. Alright, I'm going to use the A key to kind of level out my wings a little bit. Okay, now I need to move up before I crash. Alright, let's use the S key to slow down. That's pretty good. Now we'll turn back around until we find that symbol again. Oh, they just went under me. Wings again. A, need a little tap on the A also. Okay, now if we want to get there a little bit faster, we hold down the W key for a little while, then let go. Uh-oh, S key, slow down, slow down. We're going too fast. And 20 is the slowest I can go. It won't let me go any slower. So now we'll kind of aim down and we'll park a little bit to the left of the approximate single spot. Okay, E key now. Alright, let's get out. And I'm not really saying anything. Oh, hold down the F key and it tells me I need to go straight ahead. Yeah, if I gotta go through there. So something is out that way. But I don't want to do all that walking. So I'm going to get back into the starship. And I'm going to do just enough W key to get off the ground. And we'll just kind of drift in that direction. I got to get up high a little bit. Pull the nose up. If you don't, you'll take a little bit of damage. It will self-heal unless you do too much damage. What's this green stuff? Well, let's land right here. Organic rock. Okay, we have to shoot it. It gives us chlorine. Oh, what's that right there?
Thermal protection falling.
Wisdom of the Corvax. E key. And they just said, oh, whatever that is. Okay, visions begin to take shape. Okay, accept the knowledge, alright. Sounds like a good idea. I'll use the number pad key. And okay, strange visions, word in the alien tongue seared into my brain. And the word is Corvex. Okay. Uh-oh, I ran out of carbon. Let's see, hopefully I've got some. So let's go tab key, multi-tool, and ooh, it's that all we have?
Technology recharge.
That's all I've got. I better focus on collecting more carbon. Have I, Uh-oh, they're not going to let me identify you, are you? I've got to push the number 1 key. Oh, you got puppy feet already. Well, let's focus on getting some carbon right now. Lest we run completely out of fuel. And our tool becomes useless. That would be a bad handicap to try to fix at the beginning of the game. Since we cannot pick up carbon by hand, I don't know how we would get more carbon. Because as you can see, it's not an E key option, which is like harvesting something by hand. You got it. It's got that diamond in the circle there. That means you got to shoot it with the gun, with your laser. I don't remember ever seeing something I could harvest by hand and get carbon. Oh, mining laser. Mining laser advanced. Oh, here we go. Well, we need to keep this up for at least another 10 or 15 minutes so that we've got a good supply of carbon. But I also have to be mindful of the fact that my inventory slots, I don't have that many. So what I should do is I should check, get over to the exosuit, and see if we can hold more carbon. Oh yeah, looks like we can hold more than 1,000. So it would be wise for us to keep doing that for a while. But since we've got something here, let's go ahead and get a bunch of this too. Because I don't know when I might need it. For some reason the game does that. They get you into some rare materials right at the beginning of the game, and you don't know if you need to collect them or not. So chances are you won't collect them. Oh, I gotta go switch back over to number 1. No, we've already did them. Okay, so F key. It says I need to go that way, towards that big hill right there. So let's get back into here. Lift off just oh, we're running. Man, we're not very efficient with this fuel. Jeez.
Technology recharge.
Alright, I still got 2 left. I've got one of these right here. And I can make another one, right? Yep. Let's put another plate in there. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Get back in there. Okay, W key. W key just to get off the ground. Now we need to turn towards, was it this hill? See, I have to land every time I want to find out where I need to go. I'm supposed to be looking for something, but I don't know what it is yet. Let's do a C scan. Find us a spot that doesn't have a lot on the ground. And then we'll check again. And before we plow into the ground, we want to hit the E key. Then I gotta get out. And then I gotta hold the F key. And now it tells me I need to go this way. Is that making us go in circles? So straight out that way. Okay, I don't get it. It seems like to me we're backtracking. Alright, so there's something over this way. Straighten out my wings with the A key, like an alpha. Alright, let's land again and see if we need to make another turn. Yeah, that looks like a good spot to land. Okay, and E key, and more E key. Lots and lots of E key. Alright. Oh, come on. I'm going around in circles again. Alrighty, so let's see. We don't have much of a compass to work with, but basically go west. Alright, nose up, turn to the west, and I swear it's having me fly in circles. We're right back almost to where we were. And I haven't seen anything else. Get our nose up a little bit. Maybe they're going to force me to walk it so that I can't find it by flying around. Alright, let's land right in here and see if it, by chance it's going to get me to go right back where I was. No. No, not quite. Straight ahead over. So what direction would that be? That would be almost north. Yeah. If you look at the top of the screen. So there's something straight out ahead. But we gotta go a little bit more north. Alright, so yeah, see, we're getting right back to, they had us go in a complete circle. And there's nothing else out here. Those buildings or other structures. Yeah, I got a feeling they're gonna force me to do this on foot. Alright, let's see. There's another smoker over there. Alright, so that's about right. Now let's see what it says. Oh, yeah, they are. Look at that. Yep, they're making me do this on foot. Okay, here we go, on foot.
Thermal protection falling.
I'm still heading in the right direction. Now they want me to turn. maybe their idea was get you on foot and make you try to find your starship again. Of course, we've got the F key and everything working, so that shouldn't be too hard. And now we gotta go this way. Okay. Oh, what do we got here? Carbon. Well, I could always use more carbon. Oh, just in time too. Oh, multi-tool. And we'll have to use this one. I don't have any of the other. Well, let's see. How much have we got left? Oh, we still got 511, so we're still fat and happy. And now they want me to turn some more. Looks like I'm heading straight for that smoker, doesn't it? I'm gonna get some more carbon while we're here. Oh, the circle didn't work that time. Alright, are we still going? Yep, straight to the smoker, more or less. Well, the symbol's right on the smoker, so I guess that's it. The sparking wires generate signal tapping. Oh, okay. Decipher the single. Well, I'll just use the circle thing again. Oh, yeah. That number 16 is a big deal. For a base computer and a terrain manipulator. Oh, okay. So now we can make a base computer and a terrain manipulator. Extract the plans. Well, I'm kind of surprised it doesn't say subtract the blueprints. You have to have the terrain manipulator. It's basically a hole digger before you can get the copper that you need. Alright, so what do you think? Should I leave it here? The catch is I gotta get back to my starship, and I'm gonna run as much as I can. So I don't burn up all my carbon, or not carbon, sodium. Recharging my shield. Oh, another smoker. Let's, oh, and a troublesome plant. There we go. Have we been to this smoker yet? No, we have not. Okay, and they're gonna give us some more goop this time. Oh, I'm too far away. Okay, and we got some more nanites. Okay, what do you think? We want to make our terrain tool. So before we get out, let's use the tab key. And oh, we're out of fuel again.
Technology recharge.
We still got 2 in reserve, so I'm not going to worry about it. If we go over here, we could go ahead and add in these tools.
Technology installed.
But I gotta have the jelly and I gotta have the carbon. I need 2 of those and I need 1 of those. So right click, and it won't do me good to click on that right now because I still need to make the parts. So we'll click on the exosuit, then we'll click here, and I have to have what I say was it 2? I think it was 2 of those, wasn't it? So we'll put another, and then we'll hold down the E key, make another one. All right, and then right next to it, we need the jelly, and we have what we need. Well, that's also the same stuff we need to make our fuel. All right, so now let's go over here to multi-tool, and let's see if we can finish this up. Yep, we got us a hole digger now. Now there was another thing we need to make. Ooh, that'd be nice to have, but I can't not make the wiring loom. And I cannot make the bolt caster yet either, because I don't have that chromatic metal. But I do need those, so we'll just have to right click. Go ahead and set these in here. Yeah, it's going to be a while before I can do anything with those. But you see those little wheels up there? Like gears? That's just to let you know that you haven't supplied all the parts yet. Okay. Now, I can use the hole digger, right? Yeah, we've got 100%. We're good to go. So now it becomes important because of what we need for these here, the chromatic metal. You're not going to know this yet, but you got to find some copper, and then you got to dig it up with this terrain manipulator. Can't do much about that until we get to a space station, and we can have enough money here to buy the wire loom. We just need the 1 of them, and that means a whole lot more scanning of stuff we haven't scanned just yet. So now would be a good time to lift off, stay fairly close to the ground, pick a direction. I'm gonna go basically north. Oh, what do we got here? I think it's a place to where you can buy and sell. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So let's see, there's some landing pads over here. You see where it's got like a blue ring? And if we get close enough, it'll turn green. And press the E key and it'll land for you. Alright, now we get out. We go up the hill. Now I'm going to run up there. What does that say? Starship? Oh, that's the guy's name in red. And the name of the ship is above that. Well, there's no way we're going to be able to buy anything in the way of a starship. That takes more than a few million usually. Okay, here's the business district. Alright, what is he offering? Technology merchant. Alright, what are you offering? Blueprints and compost. I don't think he's going to actually offer those to me. Oh, actually he is. Oh, I need this advanced mining laser. Something else that the game doesn't tell you. I do have enough. I need 75, so we're definitely going to buy this. Because that opens up a large area of things that we could not buy before, or excuse me, could not harvest before. Alright, that's it. So right click. Now go back in. And we'll go for components this time. Because we need a wiring diagram. Purchase components. And there's the wiring diagram. Oh, nice discount. No, that's not. Nice discount. That's a plus 16. He's trying to make some serious profit. And he wants... Oh dear. That's all in red. Well, I could do it this way. Ooh, 81,269. I only need the one, too. But when you're buying stuff, you want to be looking for a negative number. That means you're getting a discount. But what I need right now is this, and he's not giving a discount. So I don't have enough. And no, can't do anything with that. What we got back here? Local information repository. Okay. And they'll give me a map of this place, will they? If I have 15 nanites? I think I do. Okay, and it's triangulating coordinates printing complete. So if I look in my inventory, I just picked up this right here, artifact chart. It's gonna show me where there might be a valuable treasure, something to dig up. New maps can be gained by exchanging navigational data. Well, this is not a Corv, this is the machine, that's something different.
Thermal protection falling.
So we'll put that down here. Yeah, I probably should use that, because I could probably dig up something that's got some value. Alright, envoy. Oh no, I can't do anything with you yet. Yeah, I don't have anything yet. And I don't have any rank with these guys either. I probably don't have enough to buy anything. They're giving some big discounts. See, I've only got 11,300. Will they by chance offer the wiring diagram I need? No, it doesn't look like it. They are selling the metal though. I do need that. It's got a slight discount, less than 2%. Can I? Oh, I can't buy all of it. All right, let's get out of this for a second. How much do I need? I need 100 chromatic metal. Yeah, that's it. So let's see. Can I afford that much? I guess we'll just hold this one down. I've only got 11 to work with. Bring it back. Yeah, see, I can't buy that much. I can buy that much. It gets me real close. That's the most I could buy, then I'll be broke. And I'll have to... Ooh, I'm down to a... Yeah, I'm basically broke. Yeah, I can't buy any more residential goop. So we'll have to go for the free stuff. Alright, what do they got up here? Echo Repository Planetary Archives. Oh, I don't know hardly any of the words. I only know the one word Corvex. Okay, I'll put in the word Corvex. Oh, that worked. That worked. Okay, decrypt archives. So now we'll learn a little bit of the history of the Corvex folk. The little robot-looking dudes with a flat face. I am here. Okay. I am here. I am here. This goes on for hours. Launching into a sequence of tonal cries, weeping, expressed in numbers. Press hand to sensors. Huh. That's an odd choice. Let's go to listen. Reconnected to its group mind. Oh yeah, they have like kind of like a Borg thing going on from Star Trek. An individual has been recreated. So that means that they're, what do they call it? They call it a core, like their core brain memory something. And it was reconnected to a body, probably some sort of a mechanical body, kind of like a Data thing from Star Trek, except they have these, they don't really have a face. Let me get closer to one of these guys. You see there, they just got that flat face. Divine Atlas Entity. Oh, so he's kind of like a priest, though. Alright, so let's see. Let's go with the E key and do everything we could normally do. We only know one word so far. Okay, request. Yep, dialect help is the first one. And he'll teach me another word. Let's go with friendship. And the word he for what? Boy, that doesn't stay up there very long, does it? Alright, let's talk to him again. Okay, so now the only thing we could do is practice language skill. We only know 2 words so far. So, well, we know both of those words, and this one means friend. Oh, he gave me a gift. He liked me identifying myself as a friend. Let's see. Oh, there goes one of those giant worms. Okay, let's I can't do that again, can I? Oh, it will. I only know 2 words, so this might seem a little silly. Yeah, I've only got 1 other so I haven't used. He liked that word, eh? And a spark of energy passes between us, so he shocks me. Alright, see, what kind of a gift did he give me? Let's get back over here to the exosuit. He gave me, I guess he gave me this here, a glowing mineral. Now if I analyze it, it'll go into something. So let's move it first. Now let's analyze it. Oh, it gave me a gold nugget. I should do the same thing with that. There we go, analyze that. And it gave me gold. It doesn't have the analyze option, so that's as far as it'll go. So it gave me 27 gold. Now I could do the same thing with these other guys down here. See, they got the same face thing. But the idea is to think of them as Star Trek. Those are data, and they have a core. The core can be removed on special occasions if they become disconnected. Okay, where? Oh, it's over here. It's on a lower level, so I guess, can I get to the lower level this way? Yep, there it is, down there. Okay, so for now my priority is to find some copper. Well, before we do that, let's see. Is our multi-tool work? Our digger is working. It's 100% also. And I need some more copper. I've got 94, but I spent all my units to get those 94. And yeah, I'm pretty well stuck until I have enough to buy a wiring loop. Because I can't make those. I don't think the game will ever let me make those. So let's lift off. Try not to run into anything. Oh, what's that over here? Is that copper? I don't know. It looks like it might have a green color to it. Might be something else. Well, let's see. Can I land next to it? Yep, there we go. Oh, it is copper. Alright, cool. Alright, so now we want to shoot up in the air. Oh, that's the right tool. If I use the G key like in golf, see, that's your regular laser. Now I have another option, the digger tool. And I want all the copper I can get. This thing does have a limit on its range. Now, I'll go ahead and tell you this now. You can use the default setting, or you can use the R key like in Roger Rabbit, and it'll make us smaller. But you end up getting more that way. See there? It takes forever to mine out a spot of anything, copper or anything else that you needed. Your digging tool in order to extract it. I mean, I'll be here for at least 5 minutes doing this. Or you can use the T like a Tom, and it'll make it larger, but you won't get as much. Now, right now, I'm probably on the default setting. Yeah, it looks like I'm back to the default setting. So I could go T key again, and now I got this big circle, and it harvests a whole bunch right quick, very quickly. But again, you don't get as much. All right, let's work around the hole here. See, there's some copper right there. Did I get it all? Which is the tool we start off with. Because see, watch what happens. And I only got 2. See there? Whereas if I use the laser, that's my normal harvesting. And I'm already up to 26. So which tool you use and how you use it makes a big difference. Because there will be other options later on in the game. Alright, now let's go ahead and use the Z like in zebra key. Put this down. That's just, I gotta be at least that far away, okay? Now let's put our, oh, well, we've got plenty. I got 522, so that's not gonna be a problem. And now let's find our copper. There it is, right there. We got 444 to work, or 42 to work with. And I only needed 4 or 5, was it? Well, I'm gonna make extra because I want to put down a base or create a base, and I need 30 for that to put down a base computer. So we'll go ahead and stop it right about here, and then we'll put that into our exosuit, and then we'll right click, and then we'll mash down the wheel on the mouse. We got back 92 carbon, and now we have over here in our exosuit. Oh, they did put it back. They put it up here, so let's move it back down here. Yeah. Now at some point we're going to process this so that we can have more of these right here, nanites. But we'll have to process it about 3 or 4 times. Alright, let's get inside. Now let's see what we can fix here. The base computer claims a site for construction. Find a suitable area and deploy the base computer. Alright, before we do that, let's get over to the multi-tool. And there we go, we've got the 100 we need. But we still need to make 3 carbon tubes. So let's get back over to the suit. And let's see if we can make 3 of these. Got it. Back to the multi-tool. Go to here. And there we go. Now we have a new weapon. Ion battery. Can I make any ion batteries? Let's try that. Oh no, I can't. I gotta have some cobalt. I got enough dust, but I gotta find a site for cobalt. That's usually around caves. In the cave or around the cave. So that's the first thing we'll do. We'll lift off and we'll look for a cave site. Flying around looking for one might be a little tricky because you might not be approaching it just right to be able to see it. We need the stalactites or stalagmites hanging down from the ceilings or growing up from the floor. But not all of them are harvestable. We're basically looking for a hole in the ground. That looks like a hole right there, doesn't it? Well, that wouldn't be too easy to work. But how about if we turn around? Can we see the other side of a cave? Spot a cave entrance. And now that there's hardly no light, it's at nighttime. That's not helping either. Yeah, straighten up my wings a little bit. Oh, there's a low spot. I would expect to be able to find a cave entrance in a low spot like this. But no luck. And the C key's not going to do anything for me. Oh, what we got here? Let's land. Why is it so dark right here? It's just the color of the map. Well, we got a big goose egg there, don't we? Oh, try not to crash into anything. It'll do damage to your starship, but your starship kind of self-heals after a while. If it doesn't take any more damage for a long enough period. Well, basically we're going to have to fly around in the valley and look to the left or the right and see if we can see any kind of indication of stalactites or stalagmites. Try not to chop down too many trees in the process. Oh, what's this? That wasn't where we just were, was it? Kind of looks like it is, though. Or was. No, that's something different. Let's just land here and look around a little bit. Alright, the first thing I always do is I go in here and save and chart. And there's no freebies. So what do we got here? Is this a small group of 1 or 2 guys camped out to sell something? Oh, I must have went on the wrong side. Nope, here's the entrance. Here's the entrance. Alright.
Protection falling.
Oh yeah, here we go. And they always got freebies laying around. So I got some more projectiles, 37 of them. Okay, he's a pure entity, is he? Another robot type. Okay, as they approach the electronic life form, they strictly hit the foot, chatter, and now their head tilted to one side. They must say a novel on his bleached, sun-blasted world. Oh, so they don't see too many humans, huh? Well, they don't call us humans, they call us travelers. And I don't know any of those words. Flash a repeating series of 3 buildings in intensity. Give common metal. Oh, I don't have the other options. So I'll just have to give him common metal. With a mild disappointment. Well, I didn't have anything else there, buddy. Oh well, I guess I missed out on that opportunity to get something special. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Usually a puzzle. It says endless play itself out on the screen. But what to enter? Oh, it's a puzzle. Okay, it's a calculator game. So if I put in my cell phone here, go to the calculator. All right. That looks like it goes, just multiply by 2. No, that didn't work. Yeah, it didn't go up high enough. So I'll just add in another 2, 7, 3, 8. And then it goes to, oh, it goes to high, it goes to 8,000. So we better start over here. If I divide 2, 7, no, I have to do it the other way, wouldn't I? Put in the 7, 3, 8, 2, and divide it by 2, 7, 3, 8. Two 2.6, 2.7. Huh. So 7382 is 2.696 times larger. All right, clear that. Let's take 7382 and divide it by 3827. 1.9, almost 2. So that must not be a math thing. All right, look at the numbers themselves. They got 7, 3 stays together. 7, 3 stays together. Oh, but it doesn't stay together. It's not shifting to the left by the time we get down there either. How about the 8? The 2, the 8. Let's see, they start on the outside, then they go to one end, and then they go to the middle. So the 8-2, would it shift to the front? So if that's the one to look at, it would be this one. You also got the 2-7 starting out in the front, and then splitting to the outside, and then going to the Alright, what numbers are staying together? They don't seem to have a combination that stays together. Because 7, 3 doesn't stay together on the last combination. Oh boy. That's a real teaser there. There's a pattern, and we're supposed to see the pattern. So what is the pattern? 3, 8? Yeah, there we go. 3, 8, 3, 8, 3, 8. So we need another 3, 8. Well, another 3, 8 would have to be this one, wouldn't it? Yep, that seems to be it. 3, 8. 3, 8 always stays together. Yeah, I'm gonna pick number 1. Oh, does not get a response from the infinite and unimaginable space above it. Was this saying I messed up? I am quite alone. No, I didn't. I don't see anything new. But it does have this one here. So maybe I should do that. Go get back out into the starship and look for the valuable treasure. Oh, we didn't do this yet? So I guess he's still connected to the collective, the hive, and I don't think I can get out this way unless I have, yeah, it's showing red. I gotta have those Atlas Pass V2, the second version of it. That's how we came in. It's gonna tell me the same thing again, isn't it? Yeah, gotta have a, it's too early in the game for me to have those. So the only thing left for me to do is go visit these over here and see if there's any freebies. Nope, no freebies. How about this other one? Oh, here we go. We get some nanites. We got 61 nanites out of that one. And these don't... Oh, wait a minute. There's another cube. I got 11 nanites out of that one. That doesn't activate. I guess that's it. Alright, they got a smoker back here, don't they? Huh, no smoker. That's unusual. Okay, I guess we got all we can get from this site. Alright, so it was tab key, exosuit, and hold down the E key to plot the route. Okay, ancient ruin site detected. Alright, where is it? I don't see a symbol anywhere. Oh, yes I do. Now I do. Oh, 3 hours. Ooh, let's get our bullseye up here. And then hold down the E key to tag it. And then we'll hold down our W key and our left shift key. Oh, still going to take a half an hour. Alright, up into space we go. Okay, there we go. Now, start heading back down. Let go of everything. Oh, we're too far. Don't want to go back into the atmosphere. We want to stay out of the atmosphere. Now I can use the space bar. Alright, there we are. So now we use the W key and the left shift key. Get it down to about 3-4 seconds. Let go of the left shift key. There we go. Now we're still holding down the... Whoa! Slow down, slow down, slow down. Alright, there we go. We're down to 20 units per second. And we want to land fairly close. Like so. Which is, of course, another E key thing. And E key to get out. I'll say, so we're now at the ancient site, which is mostly buried underground, looks like. Yep, it's underground. So now we do the F key. Oh, if I mess with that, we're gonna get attacked. Artifact fragment, that'll be keys. And I've never done anything with keys. Huh, why is that glowing? I don't know. Yeah, that'll be keys again. I guess I should go ahead and dig up one of them, show you what I mean. Alright, so now we need to... Oh, that's the bolt caster. So when you see that symbol, that's your bolt caster. That's your basically your gun. Alright, so press the G again. There's your beam, and there's your digger. Now, I'll use the T like a Tom key. Big hole, one shot. Boom. See there? Got a real big hole. Now we'll do it again. And we'll keep doing it. We're there. But I don't see anything yet. Oh, there we go. And nope. We still haven't dug all this up yet. Oh, come on. Quit messing with me, game. There's the chest. So we go inside and we get ourselves an ancient key, which means you would have to find all the other little boxes, and eventually you'll find one that's a little bit bigger, and you can use the keys maybe, and that's a big maybe, to get into it. But the gravitational balls, if you pick those up, you will get attacked by what they call the sentinels, and you'll have to fight them off. And they usually stick one right up there. Maybe I need to go up there first. And yep, there's the gravitational ball. It lights up when you get close enough. But don't grab it unless you think you can fight the sentinels and win. The chances are you will not this early in the game, because all of your tools and your starship are kind of weak. Now, it is true that you can build a little bit of a fort. It doesn't have to be fancy, just one with a second floor on that you get on. And you can hide in it as you need to. And you can fight the sentinels that way. But really, it's more trouble it's worth this early in the game. Alright, now that the sun is up, it would be worth our while to get back on looking for caves. If we can find one, it would make the life whole much easier. Now, do be aware that the game is buggy. See how it's kind of, I don't know, gyrating? There it goes again. That's just the way the game is. It has a few problems from time to time. And so far, I'm not seeing anything that looks like a cave. There's a smoker. In fact, there's two smokers close to each other. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and land in between them. And I'm going to go get the freebies that both of them offer. Alright, so we're getting some fluid this time. We're close enough to the ship to where we can put it straight in. And let's go to the other one. Now later on, you probably won't bother collecting this stuff. Upgrade modules, improve technologies, yeah. And this time we're getting some more fluid. And what else?
Ground protection falling.
We got a few nanites out of it. So the game wants to get me convinced that I've done something with it by walking around a bit more than usual. Uh-oh, we're out of fuel again. Boy, I don't remember the game having this much trouble with fuel. Oh, I gotta collect some more of that blue crystals. There's some right over there too. I'll worry about it for next time. I really need to find a cave. Is there one over here? Stalactites, stalagmites, big hole in the ground? It doesn't look like there's a lot for me to identify. Now if I get into a cave, I could identify some stuff and earn some more new player income that way. Right now I'm just moving the mouse on my mouse pad. Oh, that looked like a hole in the ground right there, doesn't it? Alright, let's find our hole in the ground again. Yeah, we found us a cave. So let's see, we don't want to drop down in there, so let's come back down this way. Get our digging tool out. T key to make it bigger. Whoops, that's not the digging. There it is. T key to make it bigger. Point slightly down until we break through to the cave. Alright, so now let's keep doing that. We didn't quite make it through, did we? Try to make it easier for us to get in and out of here next time. That didn't work out. In fact, my light's not coming on either. X, and where is the light? How come the light's not coming on? Try this again. Alright, turn it on manually. Oh, this didn't work out at all for me.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
And it keeps turning my light back out too. Well, at least we'll be able to get out of here without too much trouble. Well, that did not work out for me at all. But this is turning into a big disappointment. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll get back into the starship. And we'll call this good. And we'll stop the recording here. And a little bit later when I feel like playing some more and I find a cave, then we'll start another recording.